Yes, yes. 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 Yeah, once again, blessed in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. I thank you, everyone's. I thank you this afternoon, blessed in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. I call upon people to support us for our coming emergency donations to save our land. www.ipobinUSA.org. It's very important to be able to support to save your life. I use the opportunity to thank you all the freedom fighters. We are going to the point where we are coming from. I thank you all. Blessed in the name of Chukwu Kabama. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Biafra 97.5 downtown, breasted in Joko Eastern Security. I thank you all once again. Let's move forward to explain what is careful and reasonable to listen. I thank you to your courage to understanding the same time the word of the music, understand the reason why everything is going together. I thank you all. Blessed in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. Thank you all. My concerning that the truth have to be spared, and the truth is already spared. Everything having been addressed should be stepped up forward. To move forward for negotiations, most important and the value things to be done. If you notice, there is no reason based on what spread out in Zoo court today concerning at the meet the kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to be at the meet from Nigeria. Calling upon international application, United Nations, ICC. I call every institutions have been stand for discharge. Have had it clearly to be enforced, the actions to be in place unfailingly. Freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unfailingly. Moving forward to addressing the impunity of the late Queen has been done, have been glorified today that the Biafra will become, because that is what has in place. But it takes long to be disappeared, but it's all of what is well. Addressing the British people to lay consigning and the truth in evil, Janjaweed and DC against Biafran people to the shovel immediately. The shovel, by telling the truth, there is the other place in this world, Igbo people, Biafran people living. By addressing the truth that Equatorial Guineas are Biafrans, they speak Igbos. Telling the truth that Germany give that opportunity, and you and the French people stick on it when you wipe Germany away. What is created, the state of Jewish being exists today. From that point, you have to be readdressed to let things go back to the dictionary, go back to Google on the map, that Guinea Coast is a Biafran coast, and Equatorial Guineas, that is other Igbo, other place, is not this part, the ones in Nigeria or in Cameroon. At this moment, or in Gabon, so we have to address it. And that category, we have to also addressing to concerning the value we have to become to when the world moving who career dynamic career democracy on that region. All the dreams I can address to the Fulamis was opposite side. Your dreams to conquer and put whatever in Atlantic was the opposite side, that Biafra will be a federation country in that Atlantic. In the name of Chukwuka, Biafra is our religion. Time will come, the things should be as well. That's the dream. Should be fulfilled by Chukwuka. I continue worrying addressing the Western company and Western country and the foreign and multiple company to be incanting to take themselves serious to concerning about oil and everything's facility they have in the Biafra land. From next 2 weeks coming, our flag will rise. Our dragon flag is already up. 5 star will be our shadow, and that's where it belongs. So every international should be focused to consulting themselves. Our spokesman, Simon Ekpa, to direct you to consulting. Every neighboring country between Nigeria and between Biafra have opened door to join a new nation. Ambazonia to join a new nation. Less of Cameroons, Biafrans to join a new nations. Gabons to join a new nations. Equatorial Guinea, your home already, your Biafra is our land officially. Our sea is our sea. Joint effort in new nations to rise. All the middle belt is a Biafra. To Ore. All the good and good is a Biafra. We join a new nation. I wish Oduduwa to work with the Togos, work with Burkina Faso, work to where should be works to form a new nation. I wish other white people to work with Niger to form a new nations. And some part of Cameroon and some part go to Biafra. They can change their name. Other country no more Nigeria. They can clean up the Fulamis, or they can negotiate with them. But I want to inform you that the activities of Fulamis in Nigeria to bring in the foreigners, whatever, it's not about Muslim, it's not about Christianity, it's not about drinking or smoking. They drink, they smoke, they do one of evil things. Nobody killed them for blasphemy. They are just about ethnic cleansing to sustain and disorganize way of your life. Lie against of religion. Every militarist knows what I'm saying. And continue. I want to be addressing concern about little evil cause herself little Nigeria. China Samuru. Your case have been very explained, international and locally. You are shadowing yourself with caliphate who brought up you where you are living. You blackmail everything. You continue. But I'm addressing you in the next 2 weeks. You address yourself, and the things who bigger than you will come. They address you. Other freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, other decision of the Biafran people. This is left for you, China Samuru. We will continue. I use the opportunity to thank every freedom fighters who may be concerned, and I thank all the autopilots, and I thank our gallant men, Biafrancos, TV groups, Benue groups. I thank you all, Eastern Security. I thank you all under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, under Simon Ekpa, President. I thank you, Oji, the commander. I thank you all. I thank you, our own mother, and I thank you, Dragon himself, when he got the President of Chukwu. He said, the world we should know, there is no time to let innocent people to die. Thank you for this world meant to live. I mean it in a positive way. Every Western people knows when things change. We change things. Now Queen has been gone. Policy must be completely changed. On that reason, I'm addressing, I repeat it again, I'm addressing the Duduwa people to full allowance to fund the new nations as they are doing, not only Yoruba in Nigeria, both in Togo, Benin, Cotonou, to have a place to Burkina Faso, to fund the new nations unconditionally. They have different languages in the differences, but all of them is Yorubas, whether in Ijebu or whatever. To stand on these things, because Queen has been died. Obasanjo also speak to be fat, because Queen has been died. Obasanjo can speak to be fat. So the same thing I'm forming to Arewa people to fund a new nation in themselves with Niger or with the part of Chad to be their own nation. Whatever they want to be with the Fulami or want to be whatever, already informing them about what Fulami they know, they like it. And also, I want them to know that their women have been shouting is just part of a system to escape good like Obi, to be part of like something is happening. But I'm dressing them to fund a new nation. The same thing, we already have a nation before we complete our nation with all the middle belts. They are ready to follow. We are one family. All the Godomi Godo. We are Biafrans. So to our own brothers and half of our brothers in the Cameroons and the Gabon and the all Equatorial Guineas, our own Igbo brothers, we form a big new nations. There is no colonizations. We new nations by indigenous, and they start with their own self to unify themselves and market favor themselves and create a peaceful nation in the world, in that region. So that is what we, autopilot, and we, Biafra Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have spoken. And that is opposite side what the Fulami people was moving. I want to inform people, the Fulami from Fude languages are not one single languages, but they have one thing in common. The same thing, we are Biafrans with the Middle Belt. We have one language as Agbo Shedi, different pronunciation, the same names used in the tree, used in the language, the name used in the village, used in the language, differences. But we are one people in the culture and the dignity and the will of our life. Yes, I thank you for that. The main point I want to be concerning, to make it clear that Obi position is in a position what makes the ideology of what they are saying to use him to mislead him. Exactly what happened in Imo State when their women are dancing out of point. Those who have been sell out, we are telling them next month, within 2 weeks, they have to be clear what they are saying with what is happening in the world and what is happening inside that zoo. They inform them that never world, never country in this earth suffering what we are suffering in that zoo. Even now the country degraded all over the world before, even America, because this is a serious secreting ethnic killings by the government, by the terrorists, by the religions, by fooling by the church, everything. So to make it clear that 2023 is a Biafra. So that is what I mean. We continue to concern that Obi has very, very perpetual been evil, that no any state has been recognizing, even that Buhari taken to Imo State. So which people, there are people going to vote? Why they are dancing for another party in Imo State? That's another party in Ebonyi State. That's another party in Anambra State. That's another party in River State. That's another party in Ebonyi State. That's another party in the Delta State. That's another party in every state. So where's the Igbo people as winning? When Obi has been disorganizing, it makes the leaders have been talking difference, forget what they demand to claim. No any Southerners have been put in the major party. So that is my point to people to understand. Obi is already disappeared. Obi, you could brogi, Ufogi na Jomo. You guys full face to face. He cry like a baby. My people, point of correction. So at the same time, I want to addressing the media people who speaking, the newer people, to be more wisely, special critical television, to be more stingy to understanding positive and negative, and understanding the timing and the hours. I don't mean that you're doing bad, but I means if I can address myself, you have to recognize it when the moment is moving, or through the moment. That is what I mean. Doesn't mean you don't have right, but it means be more, ask God to give you more understanding to recognizing this guideline, stingy stuff. Thank you for your effort. Keep positive woman. Blessed in the name of Chukwuka. Thank you all the freedom fighter. Also have a very tip concerning of a woman in the Western world, especially in Holland. But after this, we can hear a little bit part. Have a patient to understand it. All of them is part of the goodness. No one sleep in the street. Blessed, that's just one Biafra will go. You see. We call upon every Eastern, as an Eastern Zoo Nigeria, military, as Igbo or whatever it is, TV, EFIG, Bini, Wari, Sapele, Ogoja, Itigidi, Uge, Bubula, Papu, Manfe, all should be resigned. Identifications, Walag Barak, we shall shovel, our flag will rise up. 82 Division, our flag will rise up. Awada Balak, our flag will rise up. Imo State, all the states, starting from Middle Belt. I call every state actors under Nigerians should be understanding. Every politics under Nigeria should understanding the fact of being split and the fact has been playing. The word coming out from Fulamis. They have played double game, seeking shelter, and some students behind OB to make you shame that things as well. I call upon all the police to take their uniforms out immediately, and all these foreign commissioners in every police station in the Biafra land should be recruited and go out of your place. There is no any person indigent can be any commissioner or anything in that place. I call on every police, Biafrans, Middle Belt, then sending the Northerns to come back. Then sending duties to come back. Their homes and clean up their homes. Go back to your home and clean up your homes. All the soldiers and police. Clean up your homes and save your life of your people. You're under call. You're under quote. Leave this negative of Nigeria. Throw it away. Use your brain. Let you die the hunger. Use your brain. Tomorrow is better for you. Reject all this 55 naira, 1,000 euro. Forget it. Use your brain. All the young youth, now you can be against people who dashing you money, your politics and things. Be against them unconditionally. Whether you have the money or not, be against them. They are slaving you for next killing, coming for your life. You to come in, think to come Europe. You to think people are suffering in Europe. People are dying. People are committing manner of activities. If you go to prison or in Europe, you will see how people are suffering under Nigerian names. Go to immigration service, they're suffering. Go to airport with Nigerian passport, you are being integrated. Insult, disgraces. Nigeria produce every criminal, every air force, everything. People suffering in Nigeria for accident every day, bad road, gonorrhea by the waters, every sickness, 419s, fake pastors, people kill in the name of Islamists, people kill in the name of everything. Government 419s, soldiers play 419s. They steal everything. People born in Nigeria have mentality criminals. They are suffering all over the Western world. They are in prison, Thailand, Europe, everywhere. Western world know an asylum. They change their names everywhere. The world know the truth. And these people have natural gas, sustain Europe, have everything. And they allow other people, Fulamis, to doing these things. Bring problem to them. And the same things. I speak this thing with seriousness and commanding and control and demanding that nothing behind these things is integrated Nigeria unconditionally. I still feeling pain upon all the truth I'm spelling. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spending seconds in that place. British have a lot to explain. They do the same thing to Jewish people. In the land of Biafra, spoil them. British weak, and the Jewish find their land and have a peace. We take Fulamis out of our land, take jacket of Nigeria. Nobody have anything to do with Nigeria. No one created any woman being in this earth. Believe me, but you can burn woman being. But thank you all. Biafra is our religion, truth and honesty. This is a message I give to myself and to the world who may become concerned see the message in our hand. He said, yes, I use the opportunity to extending the moment to you people to have a patience to listen my addressing for the protest of yesterday, to maybe to be concerning, to be corrected, to be understanding the reality. There's no one sleeping in the street, how the Biafran works all over the world. I thank you all to listen to the programs. Just in a few minutes, we've done the program today. I continue appreciating those who understood the message and the name of Chukwu Kabiama and the freedoms and the reality of the people who fulfill that no woman being born to be a slave. Good afternoon. We are here. The main purpose of today to informing the system to understanding that every life matters, and also the system to stand up for the promise and their policy, to stand up for those who seek asylum in your country, to give them life, special shelter where to sleep, and also have sense of what to do. So for this issue, my today addressing people to concerning overwhelming of the gap of created by colonialist parties in Amsterdam has been not deliver their fulfillment, that 24-hour shelters. Soon as they do that, there is no people sleeping in the street can solve the problem. But you went other way around. They are not in consulting to the people in the camp. They're not consulting to people they've been released in detention without no hope. They're not consulting the reality what the people need and the reality what they have to do about the people. Second studies, they make it difficult that we are here cannot move up because of 24-hour shelter, because they created the principle on the under principle that being fraud, that only citizens of Dutch people which have right in Amsterdam to squat the house, but the foreigners cannot have a house to squat the house, is also being impeached under the constitution. Also created overwhelmings, that's many people sleeping for the people house, people sleeping in the street, people don't know left and right to go, and empty promises, and some people getting crazy and mad, and so people still coming every day. So my concerning in this hour that will make it right. We also use the opportunity to thank Dutch peoples or systems and their political zones have been doing their best to sustain the refugees. But second instance, they also have to change the policy of the immigrant service, how to be misleading people to be came to this country, or people at transit to be hijacked to bring them to this country. Also being overwhelming to undermining the what people have been complaining that too much refugee, and there's no solution. If you reach a therapy, there's many people sleeping in the street over their warmings. So all this is another ongoing war problem going in Syria, going in Ukraine, going all over the world. Also, we have to be readdressed. The same thing African overwhelming refugee in Europe, especially in Holland and the Italians, is also too much. That's why I'm using the opportunity to pleading the world to understanding that's time to integrate Nigeria, the time to look the fact that all these countries in Africa have full mineral resources that they'll be able to sustain themselves. The time to understanding that world can also understanding that Biafra will meant to be exist, also can be implementing the idea or the issue to reduce the overwhelming refugee in the Western world, and also think future how Western world can be sustaining this thing to going on. So my concern is overwhelming that we have to recognizing and the right people to squat the house, people to have opportunity to sleep, not to sleep in the street. It don't a good reputation image in Netherlands to seeing people sleeping in the street is not fair. Also, we have to be policy to updating people like ours having been over situation overwhelming, being sleeping for every value to be able to functioning as a woman being in the life should be implementing to concerning to give people opportunity to have documents, to have right to live in the society, and not implementing discriminations, undergoing detentions without solution, undergoing stay in the camp for 3 or 4 years, your country is good or not good, we agree, disagree with you, go to the street. All this things created fundamental torturing and disability of the life of the people. I don't speak this in a genuine mindset of the way of finding a solution. I don't blaming the organizations, people like World House, people like Escave and Stepfather and many of them, and many organizations I cannot count to, because this is the way of their life to survive. It's the opportunity of the refugees, opportunity of disability of Africa or third world countries. Have been created also that opportunity them to be concerning and create a job to the system, just like detention and other things. So we can try to be overcome that, to recognizing that those countries in Africa has opportunity and made something there. The people should be speak the truth and transparent and respect the culture and the dignity of the land of the where you live in. Don't script it by the religion, don't script it by democracy, don't script it by anything. Truth and fair and equity is value of all mankind. That is the purpose to come to this world. Is only one purpose: to give back to the world and have opportunity to learn and to give. No one discriminate each other. I thank you all. We are here. We are speaking also a tip to Biafran issue. I want every Genoa people to supporting this oncoming Biafran fundraisings, and also to be more interested to understanding that too much people are dying under the name of Nigeria, and too much people have been denied their identity under the name of Nigeria. Something is wrong in that country, and every Africa, something is wrong in that Africa. Why people are left their home? That's the first question. Anyone who wants to say Dutch people are wicked or Western people are wicked, ask yourself why you left your country. Then you have to claim your right at the same time. Thank you all. We are here. We are here for the freedom for all mankind. Thank you all. I name the men, the Captain Dillinger, Amarubu, the General, Breasted. We are here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your concern. I want you to share this video and really concerning what you hear the videos, and I want you to understand there's no one can help you. Only you can help yourself. There's no system stand without one person. Don't expect any person or expect millionaire or expect anything can save the life. No, you can be a madman in the street. You can be a good pastor in the church. You can be a good imam in the mosque, if that can be happen. It can be anybody, because in the history for the past, those doing the Bibles and they are nobody. When they act, you see their names, they can't be somebody. There are people who have developed the Americas. Their success came from Biafra, like Luka Kenge, like what they call it, Marcus Mabi in the Jamaicas. That all these peoples have been being somebody somewhere else to come up without activities that nobody knows them. So what I'm trying to tell the Biafran people is, you have to be appreciated, and the world to be appreciated that someone like me and someone like you who have the courage to speak the truth, who makes the Western people to be exist today. Without truth, there's no country can be exist. That's why we're cleaning up Nigeria and trying to wash brain and the wash brain and the wash brain from down, being locked up by the religion, locked up by the way of the reality of the people of Africa, to take it out, to put them in the right. That's why the Biafran have been fighting for many years, almost 60 years, unstoppable. And these evils are collaborating with our trusses, our allies, we call the Western people, and the Christianities, using them to be against our will of our life. It's enough, it's enough. I thank you all to take external missions to share this message, to read what the message do. I'm implementing and consulting to be truth for the life. I speak in the name of Chukwuka Abiyama. Biafra is our religion, truth and honest. Chukwuka Abiyama is our God. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our Messiah, is our leader, is our God, current God, living life God. Simon Ekpa is our disciple of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like I am. He's the son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's our spokesman. He's our second in command. He's our all out. He's heaven and earth. I thank you, every Biafran people behind this, the world to understand this. Don't be blind to not follow the current. Every media, every channel in the world, any person speaking anything irrelevant as Biafra not coming from Simon Ekpa or not coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct, official, that person is against the truth and against his media and against anything. And I want the Facebook and every institutions in the brokers should be recognized. Everything come from Biafra, especially in spokesman. We don't need this blackmail. One is blocking us, he blocked the truth of the life. Thank you all to understand this. Didn't just speaking, original. Blessed, the captain. He said, Anna Gonele. You go and call her no.